How's it going, guys? Dragon Star Production here, back with another video. And in this edition of Dragon Ball What Ifs, we will be doing one that I really didn't think that I'd be doing on this channel, especially after seeing you basically comment it all over a rapid fire what if. However, I thought about it, and I actually think I found a way that this could actually work. So I present to you, what if Piccolo was the main character? Our story begins right after the 23rd Budokai martial arts tournament. Piccolo just lost to Goku and vowed to get his revenge like he would in canon. Also, like in canon, Piccolo would be practicing his new technique, basically a drill attack special beam cannon. Piccolo practicing this technique also made him very, very strong enough to where he actually thought that he could kill Goku in this timeline. And then we have Goku, on the other hand, who hasn't been training as much due to Gohan being born. So when Piccolo arrives, Goku's going to be quite overwhelmed. Piccolo, like I said before, feeling like he's strong enough to kill Goku at this moment, would then try to find him. Piccolo's first place to go is Master Roshi's, because that being his master's dojo for the tournament, Piccolo figures that Goku will be there training just like how he has been. When Piccolo arrives at Kami House, though, the only line of defense was Krillin and Master Roshi. Piccolo would then waste no time in asking where Goku is, but nobody gives up the information, so Piccolo then wastes no time in launching at the two. Krillin, knowing that he doesn't stand a chance here, but with Roshi's help, the two can actually drag the fight on, at least until Goku arrives due to the exertion of their power. However, Roshi believed they didn't have time for Goku to get there. Roshi then tries to use a trick up his sleeve in the Malfuba, but Roshi shoots it off, and a familiar scene happens once more. Piccolo manages to reverse the Malfuba just like he did to Hero or Kami in the tournament. And then he goes to swallow the jar. Krillin tries to get the jar before Piccolo could, but Piccolo, with his stretched arms, is able to grab it before Krillin could get over to it. Piccolo uses the other hand to reach around Krillin and grab him by the throat, and then throws him straight to Kami House, actually destroying a good bit of it. Piccolo then proceeds to swallow the jar of Goku's master, and carries on towards Goku's house. However, Piccolo is met halfway by Goku flying on the Nimbus. Piccolo and Goku have a stare down for quite some time until Piccolo finally breaks the silence. "I've been waiting for this a long time, Goku. I've been brought an old friend of yours as well." Piccolo then shows Goku's Roshi's trapped inside the bottle. Piccolo also mentions how Krillin is doing quite well at his housekeeping. Goku by this time isn't playing around, so Goku uses his Nimbus to lunge towards Piccolo. Goku pulls out the power pole to actually catch Piccolo by surprise, knocking him into the dirt. This though does very little damage, but it does irritate Piccolo even more. The two then begin to have their rematch that they both wanted for quite some time, I would say basically since the tournament happened. Piccolo and Goku fought mostly hand to hand, besides with Goku's few hits in with the power pole, but the two still seem to be on par with each other. For every punch one of them made, the other did too. However, Piccolo had a trick up his sleeve, but Piccolo knew he needed time to actually use the technique. So Piccolo spit up Master Roshi, and Roshi went flying in the jar. Goku then turns to try and catch Roshi, but this was a mistake from Goku. Goku turned his back on his opponent, and Piccolo then charged up all his energy in one finger, concentrated on his head. Goku, though, would catch Master Roshi and release him, but as soon as he did, Roshi yells out, "Goku, look out!" Piccolo had released the special beam cannon, and it actually managed to drill Goku straight through the heart. Goku then falls to his knees gasping, but Piccolo had revenged him and his father in that moment. Piccolo anticipated the fight to be over, but like Piccolo, Roshi also had a trick up his sleeve. Roshi then powered up into his buff form and wasted no time in getting into the battle, especially in rage. And believe it or not, Roshi was on Piccolo's level after using the buff form. However, it didn't take long for Roshi and Piccolo both to know that the fight was almost over. Roshi and Piccolo both realized that Piccolo's speed was too much. Roshi couldn't keep in the fight. Yes, he was getting some solid hit and combos in, but with Piccolo's speed alone, it kept Roshi from hitting his technique, his special technique being the Kamehameha. This was ultimately Roshi's downfall, which had him drop out of his buff form because he exerted too much energy. But he does stare up at Piccolo and has one last gasp before Piccolo finishes him off. He states, "Go ahead, Piccolo, do your worst, because we both know somebody will come along." But before Roshi could finish what he was saying, he was punched right through the chest. Piccolo at this point just wants to bring the Earth under his control, basically like his father did, just to bring back his father's legacy, making him proud, because he did his one revenge in killing Goku, so Piccolo basically has nothing else to do at this point. So Piccolo knew he had to take out the others who potentially posed a threat to him. Piccolo then goes straight to West City, being one of the most populated cities around. Piccolo begins taking over with nothing but force. This caught the attention of the remaining Z Fighters, and they all headed that way. The Z Fighters were Ten Shinhan, Chaozu, Yamcha, and even a damaged Krillin who picked himself up, so a couple of Senzu beans on the way to Piccolo. The reason Gohan doesn't come is because, well, he's 2. And I highly doubt that Chi-Chi would let him come, and I don't think Chi-Chi would come, especially not really knowing what happened with Goku at the moment. But Piccolo was already aware of their arrival. In fact, he anticipated it to happen just like it did. But before I can get into Piccolo taking over the world, in this video has to get 100 likes. And I'm aware that this video was rather short, but I'm really enjoying writing Piccolo as a bad guy, and I hope you all do too. I really want to see how far we can take this what if, so make sure you smash that like goal of, once again, 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification to get any alerts anytime I upload or post on my community tab. And make sure you follow Dragon Star Productions on Twitter and join the Discord, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video. Alright, that being said, Dragon Star Production is out.